In the heart of Dubai, where the city never sleeps and the lights shine brighter than the stars, there lived a man who had everything: power. A name that carried weight across the world. He was Sheikh Hamdan bin Mohammed Al Maktoum, known to millions as Fazza, but behind that perfect image, lived a heart that had never truly felt peace. Hamdan was not raised like an ordinary man. While others learned how to dream, he learned how to lead. While others followed their hearts, he was taught to control his father, Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, was a great leader, and Hamdan was expected to become one too. Emotions can weaken a leader. That's what he had always been told, so he locked his feelings away, deep inside. Then one day, everything changed. It was a quiet charity event, far from royal attention, no luxury, no cameras, just people, helping people, and that's when he saw her. She wasn't dressed like royalty, she didn't carry power, but there was something about her: peace. She was smiling, feeding children, talking with kindness, and for the first time, Hamdan felt something real. He walked up to her. "What's your name?" She looked at him, gently. "Alina." No hesitation, no fear. She didn't see a prince, she saw a man, and that was something he had never experienced before. Their meetings began, quiet, hidden, no guards, no royal walls, just simple moments: coffee, conversations, laughter. She called him Hamdan, not Sheikh, and somehow, that meant everything to him. He started smiling more, thinking differently, feeling deeply. For the first time in his life, he wasn't leading, he was just living. But not all stories are meant to be easy. One night, his father called him. "It's time for your marriage." A royal decision, already planned, no space for love, no room for choice. That night, Hamdan felt something he never had before: helplessness, the hardest goodbye. He went to meet Alina, but this time, his eyes carried pain. "I need to tell you something." She smiled softly. "I already know." He froze. "You know? You're a prince, and I'm just a normal girl. This is where our story ends." Neither of them said "I love you," because sometimes, love is too deep for words. It lives in silence, in eyes, in broken breaths. And then, she walked away. Dubai still shined, but for him, everything went dark. He returned to his life, strong, perfect, untouchable, but inside, he was completely broken. Every night, he whispered her name. Alina. Time moved on, but some feelings never leave. One night, while going through his old diary, he saw a line. And just then, his phone vibrated. Unknown number. "I'm back." The return. His heart raced. The next day, he went back, to where it all began, and there she was, Alina, same eyes, same peace, but this time, with a deeper story in her silence. "Why did you come back?" he asked. Because some love never ends. I couldn't forget you. Neither could I. This time, he didn't step back. I'm not letting you go again. But your world. She whispered. He smiled. Love doesn't make you weak, it makes you stronger. The final decision. Days later, he stood before his father, not as a prince, but as a man in love. I want to spend my life with her. Silence filled the room, then his father spoke. If she gives you peace, she is your victory. And just like that, a new story was written, not just a royal wedding, but a love that survived distance, pain, time. One night, he stood on the balcony again, but this time, he wasn't alone. Alina stood beside him. I've won everything in life, he said. But my greatest victory is you. She smiled. Love was never meant to lose. Sometimes, life breaks you, only so that, when love returns, it stays forever. Dubai was still shining, but his heart was not. Sheikh Hamdan bin Mohammed Al Maktoum stood alone on his balcony, staring at the endless lights of the city, but for him, everything felt empty. One message kept echoing in his mind. I'm back. Alina was back. And suddenly, years of silence came crashing back into his heart. He went back to the same place, where it all began, and there she was, Alina. The wind was soft, the moment was heavier than time itself. Neither of them spoke at first, because some emotions don't need words. Finally, he whispered. Why did you come back after all these years? She looked down, then softly said. Because I never stopped loving you. His heart stopped for a second. All the pain, all the years, came rushing back. I tried to forget you, he said. But I failed every single time. She stepped closer, her eyes full of tears. So did I. For the first time, Hamdan didn't hesitate. I'm not losing you again. Alina shook her head. But your world, your responsibilities. He took a deep breath. I don't want a world without you in it. Days passed, and this time, he didn't hide his feelings. He stood before his family, not as a ruler, but as a man in love. I want to choose my own life. Silence filled the room. His father looked at him, Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum. Then he finally spoke. If she gives you peace, then she is your victory. That was it. No war, no rejection, only understanding. Love was finally accepted. That night, Dubai felt different, not just lights, but life. Hamdan stood with Alina again, but this time, no distance, no goodbye, only forever. I lost you once, he said. She smiled softly. But love brought me back. He looked at the city lights. I have everything in this world. But you are my greatest victory. She whispered. Then don't ever lose me again. Sometimes love doesn't come easy. Sometimes it breaks you first. But true love always finds its way back. And when it does, it stays forever.